Fellas, what's poppin', yo? Mike D, blackfathersnow.com. Now check this out. Today I want to talk about the power of now. Okay? The title of my podcast is Black Fathers Now. And it's Black Fathers Now for a reason. Because, well, first off, we're talking to black fathers. And that does not mean that other fathers cannot garner some insight and wisdom from the topics and the guests that are going to come on the show. But real talk, Black Fathers Now is speaking directly to black fathers. It's talking in a tone that reflects the struggle that I'm a black father myself, so I can identify with it. But it speaks to a tone, or speaks in a tone that talks directly to other black fathers who are going through or embarking on this journey of fatherhood. And, and it's interesting. I get questions periodically from fathers of different backgrounds and from different demographics. And they'll ask, well, why is it not all fathers? Or why is it not about just celebrating fatherhood in general? And what people don't always realize when it comes to the creation of content, or when it comes to the creation of any type of media or things looking to impact a particular, impact anybody in general, you have to have a specific target and a specific focus, and you speak to that. So when you think about country music, right, and you think about Blake Shelton or Miranda Lambert or who some other country music superstars, Jason Aldean, whatever, if you listen to their music, they're not specifically singing in a tone that is specifically geared towards different demographics. Conversely, if you think about rap music, you listen to Jay-Z's lyrics, or you listen to Gucci Mane, or whoever's the hot guy, the Migos, or whatever. You listen to whoever's hot now in rap music. The tone that's utilized is speaking to a particular demographic. Now, what you also understand is this. They sing to or rap to a specific demographic, but you have others outside of that that are kind of eavesdropping on the conversation, and they end up gaining insight or enjoying the product that's put out there. And that's the same thing with Black Fathers Now. I'm speaking directly to black fathers. The tone that I'm using, the intro music, just the guests that I'm bringing on are speaking directly to black fathers. But it's not that other fathers don't matter. It's to the fact that we need it. And I am a black father, so when it comes to the content, when it comes to the messaging, when it comes to the tone, I really don't have to gauge whether or not it's impacting folks, because I am that particular target demographic that's to be impacted. So that's one, Black Fathers Now. Why specifically I'm talking to black fathers? One, it's tone. Two, I can relate to it. Three, we need it. Because the other part of it is this. The media does a great job of creating narratives, right? The media does a job of telling a story that they want told. But that narrative is not always correct. So I look at it as partly my duty with the insight that I have, the connections that I have, with the experiences that I've been fortunate enough to have, to do my part in rewriting that particular narrative. Because a lot of times that narrative is not always favorable towards people who look like myself. So I have to do my part to, drop that pebble in the lake, so to speak, to create this ripple that helps to change the narrative. That's what I feel like is my duty to do. And I would also challenge other content creators, those that are musicians, that are artists, that are filmmakers, whatever you're doing. If you're creating content, do your job to help rewrite the narrative in a positive way. So that's just a little background on black fathers and why the specific target is geared toward, or the specific title is geared towards black fathers. And then there's another part of it, selfishly. I have two young children. I have a 6-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old little boy. And, my wife and I are doing our best to raise them and bring them up in a way that they grow into productive members of society and use their gifts to make impact and all. But selfishly, I also think that potentially one of the fathers that I'm speaking to in the various forms of media, the podcast, the videos, whatever, I may be speaking to the father of my daughter's future husband, or I may be speaking to the father of my son's future wife. And if I can impart just a little bit of wisdom here that helps them to raise that child up to be the spouse that's proper for my children, then hey, selfishly, I've done a good job there too. I know that's a little selfish plug, but I'm just being honest. I'm clear here. I mean, I'm being just completely transparent. I'm being honest. So that's another ulterior motive to black fathers now, the black fathers part of the target towards the black fathers. But when I say now, there's power in now. I would challenge anybody to think about their life and think about opportunities, think about situations. And if the opportunities presented to you, if the situations that you're needing to change in your life, if you're not willing to do something about it right now, it's probably not that important to you. That's real. If you're not willing to explore it, to take advantage of it, to make changes or take steps to move in that particular direction now, it's probably not that important to you. That's being real. That's being 100 for sure, because we delay things. We take, I have to wait another 2 weeks and think about it, or I have to read a little bit more. Yeah. For things that don't really matter to you. If something really matters to you, you don't even have to research it. You're ready to take action now. Now, am I saying being reckless? No, don't be reckless, but now is the time. So when it comes to black fathers now, we got to be better fathers right now. We don't need to read more books and listen to more interviews. Yes, I want you to listen to the podcast, and I want you to check out the videos and YouTube and all that good stuff. But you don't need all of that to make some change now to be a better father than you were yesterday. Okay? And there's a little thing that I learned. I did a previous podcast called the Fit Urban Life Show. And I'm not doing any more episodes of that. There might still be some floating around in the internet world that you can find. But I did an episode in which I explored the power of now, but how it's interesting. When you spell the word now backwards, it spells one. W-O-N. So when you take advantage of now, when you focus on now, eventually you can flip it and spell it backwards, and it becomes one. So how do we win? We focus on now. Because when we focus on now, we flip it, spell it backwards, and we have one. That's what it's all about. Planning is cool. Doing your research is cool. Learning, experiencing things, those are all cool. But we have to take action now. In our life, in our relationships, when it comes to raising our kids, when it comes to the relationships with our wife, our wife, our spouse, if you're not married, your girlfriend, whatever, when it comes to the mother of your children, the relationship there matters. Now, not 2 years from now, not when the kids get older, now. Because what's interesting, your kids pay attention. I know mine do. Mine can pick up on things. When I'm not having a great day, they can pick up on that. When my wife's not having a great day, they can pick up on that. When we're having an awesome day and things are exciting and fun, they pick up on that too. When mommy or daddy doesn't want to be bothered, they pick up on that. So when we think about now and the importance of now, black fathers, we don't have the luxury of waiting. So just embrace now, y'all. Real talk. Embrace now. Focus on now. Find something that you can take action on right now. Whether it be fatherhood, whether it be your job, your business, your relationships, whether it be, an interaction you have with a neighbor, whether it be something that you need to improve upon, whether it be your health or exercising, whatever it may be, something. I want you to take action now. Because if you're not willing to take action right now, to do something right now, real talk, it's not that important to you. Well, this is just a little quick message. Definitely Follow Black Fathers Now on all the social media platforms. Visit blackfathersnow.com, YouTube, Google Black Fathers Now, and come check me out, man. And, until next time, y'all be blessed, well, and wise. I'll holla at you. Peace!